Welcome back to another episode of You Wouldn't. My name is Pat.
And my name is Pat as well.
And it's a fucking cold old week in Sydney and I love it. I'm rugged up my little Kmart jumper. You know what I mean? Doesn't cost much to look good these days. Thanks to Kmart.
And then what's your excuse?
I look fucking terrific.
Welcome.
I look fucking awesome.
Oh, you look great. You look
100 I
awesome.
do.
You've always looked good though.
Yeah, 100.
It's not a thing. Is the sky blue? Not today actually, but the sky the sky usually is blue. So you look good, is basically what I'm trying to say.
We actually don't know if it's blue or if it's the reflection of the ocean. Hasn't been debunked yet.
I think it has. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the layer of the earth and all that shit.
I'm not sure, bro. Not too sure.
But Pat, you look amazing and you just started at the gym. Let's just break into this right now. You are now an exerciser. You're a workout guy. You're in your fit era. Hashtag fit, hashtag
Not really.
slaying.
It's been 2 days. So I moved back home, as we know, right? And started work for myself. So I've been a bit like out of routine. Like I don't have to go into an office. So I've just kind of been waking up and slugging it. Like it's been a bit of like just all over the shop. So I've just like, okay, I need to start doing things to kind of get me out of like a little feeling a bit sluggish, you know what I mean? So I've just been waking up, went for a little run today, had a little train in the gym. I wouldn't say I'm like dedicating myself to fitness, but it's just to kind of stay a bit sane now that I'm a bit more at home because I don't have a car at the moment either. So like I'm like a prisoner of my own house, you know what I mean?
So saying you don't have an excuse to leave the house. So now you're
I just can't leave the house, bruh. Like where am I going to go?
No, sorry, not
Pissing
only
down
can you not
rain,
leave the house.
I don't have a fucking car to get into and fuck off somewhere. So like I've got to do stuff to stay sane, and you obviously feel good doing it. So.
Not only can you not leave the house, you also maybe can't leave the house sometimes physically because for some weird reason, your house. Everybody, picture your front door. Picture like you're exiting your house, right? Now, how many of you pictured a door with no handle on it? Because that's Pat's exit door.
Wrong.
What do you mean?
It's got a handle on it, cunt. How else are you meant to fucking open it?
Exactly. How else are you meant to fucking open it?
With fucking handle on the door,
you can grab the handle. No, but your handle doesn't twist.
But is it a handle?
Sure.
So you just say you were wrong. So you were wrong.
But it doesn't have a handle that opens the door.
But it has a handle.
Okay, it has a handle.
Yes.
Fine. Wow, you got me. Oh, no.
Fucking oath I did.
The fucking door, if you don't have a key, you can't get out of the house. I've never heard of that before. You can't get out of the house without a key.
If the door's locked, yeah. You don't have to lock it all the time, but it's got a little ball that rolls into the thing to keep it there, and then you can pull it and it opens. But if you lock it, then you've got to unlock it with a key, yeah.
I just can't believe that. Like, how do you get out of, like, if you were, like, in a rush, and then, oh my God, I've lost the keys to get out of my house. And now I'm locked in my house.
I'll just go out the back and go through the garage.
What do you mean?
I'll just go out the back door.
What if the back door's locked?
There's no key. The back door's one of those, like, you don't need a key to unlock it. You know what I mean? You lock it from the inside.
Okay, so it's a normal door at the back.
Yeah. Just like a sliding door.
I was like, what's happening in your house to like that people are getting locked inside?
No, it's just the design of the door, lad.
You must have been a troubled young man. Like, I can imagine you trying to like sneak out of like the house, like to meet someone. And it's like the dad's got like his bowl of keys, like on the side of like his bed, and you like creep in and it's like, he's like,
oh,
and
God, my dad snort.
And you need to like lean over and grab the key.
That's what my dad sounds like. And he falls asleep on the lounge, cunt. Like, go in your room at least.
You're a snorer. You snore when you're awake, though, which is a little concerning.
Yeah, because I think I'm asleep. I think I'm awake, but, like, the amount of times I've been awake and cunts are like, you're snoring, I'm like, nah, I swear I wasn't just asleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when we're playing Fortnite, like, you snore in the mic.
No, I'm just a heavy breather.
You're like...
I'm like a very heavy breather. Oh, that's why I try to, like, maybe I don't do it, but when you're speaking, I try to like put my mouth away from the microphone.
That's hilarious. I haven't noticed.
Because it's really fucking annoying. But no, I never snuck out or anything. My parents were always sweet with me. As long as I told them where I was going, they were fine. And then I would obey there. If they were like, all right, we'll be home by this time, I'd always make sure I was home by that time. Good bit of trust. Being the youngest child, you get that privilege.
People said on a previous clip when you say you wake up like that, that you might have sleep apnea.
I definitely have sleep apnea.
Do you think you might want to get a machine?
Yeah, it's just a bit... One, apparently everybody tells me to go get a sleep test. Like, I've been told so many times, go get a sleep test.
So what's made you not want to do it?
It's just fucked.
What do you mean?
Apparently they watch you on a camera.
That's hectic.
I can't go to bed without rubbing one out. So like,
Rub
what's going
one
to
out
happen
and then
then?
walk in.
What's
Rub
going
one
to
out
happen then? What, you got 3 cunts looking and I'm just fucking rubbing one out before I go to bed? They'll be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, fuck, do you want a sleep test or just like a I don't know, me awake all night, just tossing and turning?
But you can sleep without nutting. Like, that's just in your head.
I can.
But maybe have a nut.
But if there's something that, because apparently you get all this shit hooked up to you, bro. So apparently you get like a do you know that? Have you ever had like your heart test where they put all those cords all over you?
And it's all on your brain.
Yeah, apparently it goes on your head, your feet, like everywhere.
Yeah, that's hectic.
so like you're so uncomfortable. That's not hectic.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
It'd be
Living like a
shit.
cyborg fantasy.
And then you've got to, and then they're just like sleep. Like I wouldn't be able to. I would either have to take sleeping pills or rub one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know what I'd probably do both. Both would be ideal.
Imagine rubbing one and you've got that shit on there and they're analysing and they're like, holy shit, this guy's got the best wanking technique that we've ever seen. And then they like study your, like you become like the face of like the perfect
Face of the
masturbation.
perfect wanker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so other than that, that's what's put you off.
Well then what if I get there and what if for whatever reason I just have the perfect sleep and they're like, you're actually fine?
No, there's no way that's going to happen.
Like, what if it's just for whatever reason that night my body decides to go into a good sleep?
Or imagine they go, holy shit, if you came here any later, you could have just died in your sleep.
Well, that happened with my foot when the lady was like, if you came here any later, we would have had to amputate your foot.
So you'd be footless and dead in an alternate reality.
in another way, if it wasn't for my mum, I'd be footless, that's for sure. But it's just like, I can live with my sleep schedule, but I listen to this, you know that Huberman cunt or something?
Huberman? Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's a whiz. Anyway, my mate told me to listen to the podcast because he's pretty fucked in the head too. And he's like, you don't realize how important sleep is. So when I went for my little run, it was hard to listen because I was like, like half dying while running. But it was like, your sleep is so fucking important. And I knew it was important, but I didn't know how important. So I don't think I'm
it would be
falling.
the most important, and I don't know much. I'd put sleep and drinking water as 1 and 2. Where would you have sleep? 4?
No, I would have sleep.
Wanking 2?
Wanking 1.
Talking to girls on Hinge 2? NRL 3? Fortnite 4? And Rubbies 5? Water 6?
You can go a week without water.
Can't go a week without a rubby.
Oh, you definitely can. That's fine.
So do you think you've ever had REM sleep? Do you know what that is? It's where you're actually asleep. Because
I'm sure I have, but I reckon I'd probably get like an hour of REM a night.
I don't reckon you even do. You need to get you're focused on REM jobs. You need to get focused on REM jobs, brother. Because...
But what would you rather?
100% a Remy. But no, but my point is, if you're listening to shit all the time, because you're always listening, it's never silence. Like I feel like your brain's never relaxed.
I stopped listening to podcasts when I fall asleep.
No,
Yeah, I've been doing that for a while now.
that's awesome.
I throw rain sounds on.
But is it in your ears?
Nah.
Oh, it's outside of
Yeah,
it.
the only
great.
reason I used to have it in my ear was because I had my big aircon machine next to me going like that, so you couldn't hear. So then I have to put headphones in, and then if I didn't have headphones, I put blue tack in. We all know that story.
Yeah.
And but now I just listen to rain music, and I put it on a timer, so it like finishes after an hour or something.
Well, let's put you on a REM sleep. I reckon you get a sleep test.
Yeah,
it'd be really
sweet.
cool.
But apparently it's expensive as fuck. And I'm already
pay
paying a
for it.
fuck ton this week for my fucking car and therapist. So I've got like $0.
Okay.
My car is going to cost me $550 to
What
get
happened
fixed.
to your car?
The radiator got fucked.
But let's get into that story.
Oh, it was fucked, man. So I was speaking to this girl, right? And we've been speaking for like, I think I've realized how I'm going to date from now on. I think I'm going to get to know someone to the point where I'm comfortable enough to be like, listen, I'm not going to plan a date with you because I can't plan dates because I could wake up the morning of and not want to go anymore. So we're just going to be on the same wavelength of it's just going to be a very spontaneous thing. I think that's how I'm going to date moving forward.
I
right?
get that, but the problem is, remember the episode when Joe was on, you said that spontaneous is the day of moments before.
No, literally. Yeah.
Not even the night before.
No. Like, so this girl, it was 7:30 at night. And 2 nights before, she'd messaged me like, should we go get ice cream? Because she knows that I'm on this spontaneous playing field. And I replied like half an hour later. She's like, oh, too late. And I was like, all right, all good. So the next night I messaged her ice cream. She's like, no. So then as a joke, it was pissing down rain. And I was like, she's not going to want to. But I was like, day 3 of asking you for ice cream is a bit of a lull. And she's like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. So I was like, gun. So I drive over and I'm sitting out front of her apartment. And I'm like, hey, I'm here, come down. And I'm sitting there for like 5 minutes. And then
long.
All this smoke just starts oozing out of my car. Like my car's in like a cloud. I'm like, oh fuck, like you couldn't script this worse. So I look at my fucking little meter and it's at like max heat. I'm like, oh, this is so fucked. So this girl that I've never met gets into my car and it's off and I'm like, my car's fucked. So now it looks like I'm just trying to get up to her apartment. You know what I mean?
Oh no, my car's
Now it looks like,
broken.
oh, my car's fucked, we can't go anywhere. And now I just seem like a horny cunt just trying to play this trick. So I was like, and I turned it on and I showed her, I was like, look, it's actually fucked. Anyway, so we decided we're going to get hot chocolate because it was pretty cold. And we're going to go to like a Max Brenner or like, what's the other one?
Oh, Oliver Brown.
Oliver, one of them cunts.
They slap.
Yeah, but apparently they're mad. And I was like, well, we can't really go anywhere. And she was like, well, there's a Maccas. Fuck, dude. There's a Maccas around the corner. We can go get some hot chocolate. So we take like the 3-minute drive to Maccas and my car's starting to overheat again by the time we get there. So it's smoking up in the drive-through, like going into like the Maccas area, like smoking.
Did you park in the car park or did you go through the drive-through?
I went through drive-through.
You never get out. You never do not drive through.
I hate walking into Maccas. I hate it. Anyway, so then I have to pull up in Macca's car park to let my car cool down. So then I'm sitting on a first date in Macca's car park with 2 hot chocolates with Jackson Fairbairn on the fucking phone because he knows what to do with cars. And this is her introduction to my friends of Jackson going, yeah, it sounds like your car's pretty fucked, mate. Like that. Like, can you imagine? Yeah. So then I was just so off. I'd been completely thrown. I wasn't me. I was like, this is embarrassing. I'm 25 years old. Like, she's very mature. She's like, you know what I mean? I'm like, this is fucked. So anyway, after about an hour, I'm just going to take her home. Like, this is enough. So you pull up back to hers. But then I've kind of got the relief off my shoulders of, okay, we're back at her house. She can go you know what I mean? Like, she can just leave. If she's hating this, she can leave. She's not stuck at Macca's. And then it ended up being a really funny night. We just sat there and chatted shit.
Takes a very special girl to be okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
No, but also, like, I would be fine. It's kind of fun. It's exciting. It's interesting.
She did handle it really well. She handled it really well. But it was just so emasculating.
Oh.
Like, how embarrassing is that, bruh? Sitting in a Macca's car park drinking hot chocolate. Like, how? And I'm thinking about it, so I'm just like she was carrying the conversation.
Oh, what, you were doing a Pat Clifton Sook shutdown?
No, not a Sook shutdown. Just like a bit stressed and just like kind of not fully engaged. But then once I got back to her place, well, out the front, I didn't go inside the house. Then I was like, a big relief off my shoulders. There was a servo across the road from my house. I was like, on my way on. When it's time for leave, I'll get some coolant, pump it in, and I should get home. And then it ended up being really fun.
It was really fun, and then he should be able to get home. Except for the fact that I got a phone call at 1:45.
1:45 in the morning.
1:45 in the morning. Hey, Will, you won't believe this. I'm fucked. Please come and pick me up. So I drove all the way to East Lakes to pick you up and drive you home. Yeah. In the pouring rain, because if I hadn't picked up, you were fucked.
I was fucked. My phone died as soon as I'd hung up the call from you. My phone was dead. And I was just pretty much sitting. I managed to get to my old house because I could just meet at my old house. That's the only like location we can agree on. And I was just sitting there waiting, just hoping for you to turn up.
And the little gay headlights.
And those little gay headlights. As soon as I saw them, I was like, they're Wheels.
Well, I want to say a big thank you. This is moving on. Do you have anything to end on?
No, still a bit embarrassing. Reckon that's fucked or not?
No, I don't think it's as bad as you think it is. I think it's cute and I think it's sweet. I think it's memorable. It's one of those memorable first dates.
Well, I got a smooch out of it, so it couldn't have been that bad.
Oh. I want to say a big thank you, and I think you should join me in this.
Depends who you're thanking.
To all of my friends and everybody in my life. Because after listening to that, and you say, I hate going into Maccas car parks, right? I was like, fucking hell, I didn't.
No, I hate walking into Maccas.
No, I know.
I love drive-through.
And I thought, you know what? Thank you to all my friends who stick by me because I am so difficult.
Oh, dude.
I
am
am.
Richter scale.
And so are you.
Not really.
Yeah, you're also extremely difficult.
Not really.
You wouldn't. Yeah, you've got a lot of things where people are like, okay, well, we've got to be all right with this.
Yeah, what, the volume on an even number?
Volume on an even number.
Oh,
not ever walking into a Maccas because we won't ever walk into a Maccas.
Yeah, because who wants to park and walk into a fucking Maccas, cunt?
Well, some people might prefer to do that. You know what I'm saying?
You're the only one of my mates who wants to do that.
Okay, but sometimes people might want to.
No one I know.
So you're being
Except you.
difficult now.
But that's just truth.
But you're being difficult now. So I'm saying is,
but no one I know
thank you to
wants
all
to
of me and
sit there
Pat's
and
friends
park.
for being friends with us because we're both very difficult.
You should be fucking honoured.
You should be fucking honoured that I fucking stand by your bullshit all the fucking time.
I don't play bullshit.
You do play bullshit.
No, I don't.
If there was a card game, you'd be fucking bullshit. Or you'd be fucking Texas Hold'em.
I don't get it.
Neither do I. Gambling.
What?
All right, shut that down.
I don't get it.
I'm just trying to have a laugh. It's all right.
It's not funny, cunt.
No, I'm just trying to have a laugh. All right. Do you know what gay compliments are?
I guess the same as straight ones?
No.
Just coming from a gay person?
Different. They're from a whole nother reality, right? So
as in, like, what do they say?
I'm going to gay compliment you right now, and then I'd like you to try and do the same back to me.
All right, sweet.
All right. So I'm going to go, okay. And I even find it quite difficult. Okay. Oh, yes, girl, slay. Pat Clifton, you have enlisted in the army and you've become the General Cuntalina of the Madam Factory. You are serving Shaun the Sheep realness right now. I want to shear that up right now and snort it faster than I can say a Lana Del Rey song because your pussy is on fire right now. Seriously, take that off right now, please. Take that hoodie off right now. People are fainting and vomiting and gagging. They are so in love with you right now. I hope you don't have bulimia because you need to swallow what Pat is serving right now, bitch. Give it to me more. Give me more. You are the mother.
Right,
you have
that's
left
enough. I get it.
You have left no crumbs.
I get it.
You broke the world record for least
point.
amount of
I get
crumbs
what a gay
ever.
compliment is.
You are serving 9.8 on the cunter scale.
Oh, is it homophobic if I say I fucking hate gay compliments?
Oh.
Is that? Because I was
Why?
thinking, because what I had in my head already, I was just going to say to you, like, you look slay. I was going to think that's a gay compliment.
No, that's the start of it. Go.
About-
Gay compliment me.
You look like you could. Oh, okay. I'm not going what you did.
No, that's what it is.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, well, you do what as best as you can.
Well, just you look slay. That's all I'm thinking. Or like pop off queen. They say shit like that.
Okay, and then it's like a bit of a longer paragraph. You know, it might be like, pop off queen. Yeah, okay, red shorts.
I just.
Okay, red. Serving me filthy red.
All right,
lipstick.
big red. All right, big red. I'll call you big red.
All right, big red. Cinnamon.
almost-
Okay, big red cinnamon chewing gum. Chew me up and spit me out, mama, because I'm hard to swallow. I'll take 8 years. I'll be stuck in your system for 8 years, girl. You know what I mean? Give me some of that.
I don't want to give you any of it.
No, but go.
No, it's all right. I don't think I want
Okay,
to.
Crocs on the shoes.
No, I get what it is.
I hope I'm not in the Northern Territory because I'm a little boy. I'm going to get snatched by them Crocs. Snatched and eaten. I hope my mum wasn't.
Right,
I
I
hope
get
my
it,
mum
cunt.
was watching because I've been snatched by them Crocs. You won't be finding my body anytime soon, mama, because you are eating, girl. No crumbs left on my little bones. I'll be found 15 years
actually
later.
compliment like
Yes.
I'm gonna be careful where I tread here, but that's just disgusting.
Why?
Because it's awful.
That's not
It's
awful.
just cringy and like, just say you look good, or if
You
you
look
want to
good.
throw your terminology in, sure, but just keep it short and sharp. In my opinion, like
Well,
imagine
you're
as a
not
straight
fun.
guy, I saw a girl and I was like, and I just somehow put that in straight terms and just made it into a 5-minute fucking compliment, she'd be like,
No, if you put it in straight terms, it would be awful.
well, I don't know what straight to. I don't know if I could pull that many words out.
I think the complete opposite of a gay compliment is
A straight
after
compliment.
is after the footy when they're interviewing the players and they're just like, yeah, played well. Thanks to everyone that came out. We go again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
When do they go again?
About a week.
We go again next week. Full
credit to the boys.
It's all good. Full credit to the boys. I have no personality, but I have zero personality, but I have enough personality to name my kid the shittest thing in the world. They have bad kid names, I've noticed, NRL players.
Name one NRL player and tell me their kid's name. Go, name
It's
one.
always like...
No. Name one NRL player and tell me what his kid's name is.
Like Vanilla Bean or something. It's always some weird shit like that. And I'm like, coming from the bloke that looks like he's never seen a movie before.
That's a thing, lad.
You're calling it your
I don't
kid
think
Vanilla
NRL...
Bean?
Like, I'm not too sure what NRL players name their kids. I'm not too sure.
Chastity.
But I think... No, maybe celebrities do.
No,
celebrities
NRL
name their kids
players.
weird. You can't give me one example.
Okay.
You just pull that out of your loose little ass. That's all you've done.
Loose.
Yeah, loose.
Really
Yeah.
loose. You're going there.
I went there. That's a gay compliment.
Gay compliment me.
That's a gay compliment. You
but
got a
give
nice
me
loose
a gay
asshole.
compliment, cunt.
Your asshole's nice and gaping.
Gaping now.
How's
So it's
that?
being spread
How's that
open.
for a gay compliment?
Fuck.
I could sink into that asshole of yours.
Okay,
How's
keep
that for a fucking...
Yeah, keep going.
Your asshole's that fucking wide and loose. It's a fucking sinkhole.
And then you can go, okay,
You could
two-way street.
you could put your huge asshole around the Simpsons movie bubble around fucking
Yes.
Springfield. That's
Give
how
me-
fucking loose
Give
your
me
asshole
Krusty
is.
Clown realness.
Nah.
Okay, Krusty the Clown. Okay, spiky green hair. I'm going to sit on that shit. Come on, keep going.
That's it. That's all I've got.
I'm gonna walk straight into the Krusty Krab. Oh no, wait, that's SpongeBob.
That's SpongeBob.
I'm gonna walk straight into what's the burger place called in The Simpsons? And they get the Clogger. That's what it's called.
The burger
Krusty
place?
Burger.
Oh, Krusty Burger.
Whoa, Krusty
Are
Krab,
they?
Krusty Burger. Krusty nut on the side of my gaping hole. But you got close there, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
all about going ridiculous and having fun, which is not something that kind of you're about, I guess.
I have heaps of fun. I'm a real fun person, I think.
Mm.
My idea of fun maybe isn't necessarily complimenting how loose your ass is.
No,
Forgive me
that
for-
wasn't fun for anyone, I don't think.
Oh,
Shaun the Sheep.
all right.
What?
See, it's almost insulting gay compliments, but you make it sound nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, well, because when I walked in with his jumper at home, my whole family went bah like that. That's what
It's
they all
because
did.
you're the size of a sheep. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's also a big element of it.
I reckon I'm bigger than a sheep. I reckon you're bigger than a sheep.
So you're calling me what?
I just reckon
Bulk?
sheep aren't that big, are they?
Sheep are huge, bruh.
Mostly hair, but
True, valid.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, love that. From
Made
you.
up of lots of hair.
Okay, Einstein. All right, Oppenheimer. I hope this isn't going to cause a chain reaction to destroy the world, bitch.
Please, next topic. Can I just go back to the point of me not having a car? I just need to escape this fucking slay gay shit.
Oh my fucking God. Keep it in. Go.
Bleep that out, please.
No, do not bleep it.
Bleep that out.
Don't bleep it.
That was a little bit of a slip of the tongue, you could say.
That was Freudian. Freud is rolling in his grave, wanking at that.
Who's that?
Freud.
Who's Freud?
He's a philosopher.
Oh. Anyway, it's so inconvenient not having a fucking car, bruh. Like, you didn't have one 3 months ago, should I
Yeah,
say?
3 months ago, I didn't have a car yet. It's the worst.
It's so, like, it's one of those things, it's like when your phone breaks, when your car, you just don't realise how fucking dependent on it you are. You know what I mean?
Especially us, because we're always...
I'm doing shit.
I want to go, and I want to feel like, even if I don't do anything, I want to feel like I can go and do something.
100%. That's all I wanted to say, bro. Just wanted to get it off my chest.
That's okay. You feel trapped. You'll get a new car soon.
No, it's meant to be fixed tomorrow.
There you go.
It's all good.
$550 for a radiator.
Yeah, what a cunt. What a sting. Then $240 the next day for old therapy.
So-
Like, bro, like, what the fuck? That's like $900.
Yes, it is.
It's horse shit.
So I want to give Pat Clifton the chance now. I'm giving you the stage. I want you to give some predictions. Give some...
I'm good at this shit, bro. We all know about King Charles.
100. I want you to give some predictions. I want you to hype it up. I want you to give your thoughts on Zach Bryan's upcoming album.
Okay, I'll put a bet on with cunts out there. I'll give 5 people a $100 bet. So I'm at risk of losing $500 because we've already got a $100 bet on.
Yes, we do.
That I'll pick the name of his album.
Go on, say what you think.
It'll just be Brianna or Brianna, however you pronounce her name.
But also you said it, or it could be her last name. Something to do with Brianna's name.
It could be Brianna LaPiaga or just Brianna or Brianna. Like, I'm not too sure the pronunciation here.
But it's going to be named
after his fucking girlfriend. And we've got a $100 bet on it, and I'll give people the first 5 people to message me saying I want to get on this bet.
But you've not cheated me, have you? You've not seen a leak.
I've not seen a leak. No, I think...
Be so for real.
I'm being so for real, cunt.
Okay.
He named one of his albums after his mum.
His mum's a bit different to his girlfriend he's been dating for 8 months.
He named one after his... Yeah, but their relationship kind of gives off the vibe of like, if he doesn't, she'd be like, well, why not? Which is fair.
Oh.
I'd do the same. I'd be like, well, you're going to name your fucking ex after an album, you're not me.
Oh.
Yeah. Because one of his exes is named there.
Oh.
And then his last album, he was just kind of writing solo and he thought, fuck it, and he called it Zach Bryan.
Fuck it.
So if he's that out of ideas and out to name it after himself, I think he's just going to go with the old girlfriend
How many
card.
albums does he have? He's a prolific songwriter, bruh.
Got American Heartbreak,
Something in the Orange.
Something in the Orange isn't an album. That's on American
Greatest
Heartbreak.
Day of My Life.
It's not an album. I think he's got 4 albums and a few EPs out there.
Good on him.
Yeah.
So your prediction is Brianna something, something, something.
I think it's just going to be Brianna or Brianna LaPiaga. I'm not sure if that's how I pronounce her name. But I just want to put a message out there. Like, it was the 5th of May the other day for those who celebrated. I put that on our story.
Happy birthday, Leo, whose birthday is the 5th of May.
Oh, shout out to Leo. I didn't message him. Fuck. If you listened to that clip I put up and then you think, I don't like him, or I'm going to go the step further and think he's not the greatest artist to ever step foot on planet Earth, just him singing a song. But if you can listen to, just hear him and then have the audacity to be like, he's probably not the best artist to ever step foot on Earth, I don't want much to do with you.
Okay. All right.
Like, I don't want you listening to this podcast.
Wow, you're going that far.
I don't want you coming to a live show. Don't you dare subscribe to our Patreon if you don't like Zach Bryan. That's all I want to say.
Okay. I've got bad news for
And
you.
I want more Zach Bryan tattoos, but I'm scared if I meet him one day, he's going to think I'm a weirdo.
I've got bad news for you, Pat.
Yeah.
So I'm very into my movies.
Yeah.
I'm very into movie news. And I've been told, and I saw the sources, that Saw 11
Got cancelled.
has been pushed back, and it's not coming out this September. It's coming out next September.
That's fine.
You okay
I
with
can
that?
cop that. Yeah, because the last one only came out last September, so I don't want him turning over a movie like that in a year.
You want time.
I want time and effort.
And
you know what I mean? Like, what is this?
And I want whoever the girl from Saw 10 was. I want her
dead.
I want her dead.
In the
Most brutal.
I want from every single Saw movie, the worst trap ever. I wanted to go through all of them in 11.
I want Saw 11 to follow her getting captured, and then it's like all the people in her life that she values, she has to try and like save. You know what I mean? And she's going through like a maze of like trying to, and she's just getting like fucked up.
I just want to get completely and utterly fucked on.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Because she was an absolute cunt.
But it'll be 2025 instead, which is pretty upsetting.
Wow.
Yeah.
That seems a long way away, but it's already 2024, so it's actually not that bad. And time flies when you're having fun.
Okay, so now we've gotten what we want to chat about out of the way. You guys want us to talk about the Met Gala. And
I was going to say.
I'm going to be brutally honest.
Yeah. Oh, well, I actually did a quick little review.
Oh, okay. Well, then you go. Because I was going to be brutally honest and say, I don't really give a fuck about the Met Gala.
I couldn't give 2 fucks about it.
I couldn't give 2 fucks about what fucking Zendaya's wearing on a fucking
But I'll tell you right now, from what I saw, I'm just giving a couple awards away. The most absolute, utterly and outrageous, and you look like a fuckwit, Amelia Gray, whoever you are.
Can I see?
Stupid.
What's she wearing? What is that?
It's like her dress, she's like got just a normal short yellow dress on, but then it opens up around and there's flowers inside and it's kind of like a bucket around her dress
I think
almost.
it was flowers or some shit.
And there's flowers in it. Silly. Troye Sivan, you look like a fuckwit, mate.
No, don't say
Troy
that.
looks like a dickhead. Take the shirt off underneath. If you're going to wear a little crop top, be proud of yourself, bruh, and rock it.
That's weird. Okay, that's
He would
weird.
admit he'd look better without the shirt on
He'd
underneath.
look better with fucking nothing on, cunt, and him sucking my fucking knob.
Rita Ora, missed, honey. Rita Ora missed. And the winner by unanimous decision
Of worst.
of the best is Emily Ratajkowski.
Let me... Oh, because she's fucking naked and you can see
She's
her
not
ass.
naked. You can't see her bum. I just think she looks
Emily
good.
Ratajkowski's gorgeous. I thought all the girls looked gorgeous. It's just the guys cringe me
I
out.
think most of the people there look absolutely stupid.
It's so Hunger Games. It's like, okay, you're telling me... This is what I don't believe. I don't believe that all those celebrities that are dressed like that don't walk into the Met Gala and then on the stage is just two naked people fighting to the death.
Well, there's no
That
cameras
is what
allowed in
has
there,
to-
right?
No cameras.
It's like a cult.
Bro, you're telling me that they're not bringing out thousands of, like, newborn babies and they all just start eating them. Like, that is what is happening in there. It has to be.
Kendall wouldn't do that, but...
Kendall's fucking getting thirds, bruh. Kendall's getting seconds.
Not my Kendall.
Yum. Can I get a second?
Not
That's
my
Kendall.
Kendall, bro.
No, you're
Not my Kendall. She wouldn't do that. I would believe that
She
if
would
Kendall
do
didn't
that.
go. Nah. Everyone go... Like, who are you to get invited to that? Like, what's the criteria
Brands pay.
for you to rock their shit?
Well, yeah, so basically Prada will buy a table and then invite their
So
favorite
how much do you reckon,
celebrities.
like, Prada would pay...
It's $50,000 a ticket.
No, cunt. How much do you reckon they'd pay, like, Kim Kardashian to wear their outfit?
I don't think that's how it works. To be
100%
honest.
it would.
No, because I'm pretty sure it's like the celebrities they already have their like affinity to a certain brand. Like they're already signed to a brand.
So what's their incentive to go to this shithole of an event?
To be relevant, to be the best, to look the best. I'm going to win.
Well, they look pathetic. I think they look stupid.
I think they look shit.
I reckon 1% of them look good.
And all the 1% are just...
Like, does Taylor Swift go, for example?
She's probably gone before.
There's a weird little
She
vibe.
probably wrote a song about
Something's off about it. I
it. Yeah,
don't
it's
like
giving
it.
Hunger Games.
I really don't
Okay,
like
Hunger
it.
Games. Okay, Katniss. Okay, arrow through the heart. Yeah, that's what it's giving.
Want someone to wear spy glasses in there one year and just expose it.
Be hectic.
Like, as if it hasn't one, like, not one photo's been leaked inside the Met Gala.
No, yes, obviously. There's celebrities take photos in the bathroom. Like, that's like a thing. They all get their cameras out. You're only allowed your camera out in the bathroom or some shit. Then there's bathroom selfies. Oh, good on you.
I like that.
I want to speak about... I wish I was Greek.
I don't, eh?
No.
Fucking go to mass at midnight, bro.
That's what I want. Greek Easter sounds hectic and I want to be a part of it. If anyone out there is Greek and wants to invite me to be a part of Greek Easter, I'd love to take part. I'll renounce all homosexualness about me. I will be straight for however long you want me to be. But please invite me to a Greek Easter. It looks hectic.
We can go to any Greek Easter, bro.
What do you mean?
We can go to the Peters, Costas. We can go.
No, but I want to
go
do
to
it. I don't want to
Yeah.
just rock up as an outsider. I want you to ingratiate
Well, you can't,
me in
lad. You can do the closest thing, and you can fucking go be a part of it.
No,
Like
I
some of
wanna
our
be
mates
Greek.
have gone. Some of our mates have gone to midnight mass, and they're not Greek, but they've gone with our Greek friends.
No, I want to be Greek, and I want to go and get the full shebang.
You're the most white red-headed cunt ever.
Give me the longest, hard to spell last name, and I want to go in there, and I want to be ingratiated into it. You know, I want to not eat meat for how long can you not eat meat for? A week.
I think just Good Friday. I think it's
Oh,
just like,
I want to try it. I want to eat
But what you can do-
souvlaki at fucking 1 a.m. sober. You know? Greek Easter's when the most amount of kebabs eaten sober takes place.
I don't think kebabs are Greek, man. If I'm honest.
What are they?
They're Turkish.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But it's the same vibe,
They
right?
have like I've been to a few Greek things. They got hectic food. I've been to like Greek birthdays and Greek. I may have even been to a Greek Easter. They have lots of from my experience, lots of like kebab, like not
the skewers.
skewers, yeah, not like wrapped kebabs. Heaps of tabbouleh and
Spanakopita?
no, what's this? There's this other. There are heaps of like. I think, dare I say, cauliflower cooked in a mysterious way. I believe.
In a mysterious
I'm not quite sure how they did it. It wasn't just
How
like
the fuck did you cook this?
it wasn't like how I'm going to get home tonight and Mum might have whipped up a bit of cauliflower for me. Like they've done it in a weird way.
Your mum would boil the shit out of her cauliflower, eh?
Yeah, she boils.
Nah, they do mysterious shit.
It's cool, but I don't think I'd want to be Greek.
No, it'd be hectic.
I don't know.
And then imagine just the celebration, the vibes. It's midnight.
I
We're all
love
having a
Greek
midnight
people.
snack.
Greek people are hectic.
They're half our friend group.
Yeah, half our friend group are Greek. But I don't want to be Greek.
I'm not saying you have to be. I'm saying I want to be Greek for a weekend. Greek for a weekend. That's my EP.
I'd be Greek for a weekend too. I'd go Greek for just a weekend with you.
Be amazing, wouldn't
But I
it?
wouldn't dedicate my life to it. Unless I could make a fucking fortune like this Jay Shetty cunt who decided to be a monk. And now he's
What?
making billions of dollars from it.
Doing what?
Well, he writes about what it's like being a monk. And it's like, well, you're not meant to talk, cunt. And now you've told the whole world.
what?
It's not very monk of you, is it?
What do you mean?
You know that Jay Shetty bloke? He's actually a sick cunt. But he was a monk. And they're not meant, like, you know what a monk is?
Yes, cunt.
Yeah, and now he's like the most successful.
Monk.
Well, he's not a monk anymore because he's talking.
No, monks can talk, lad. I've seen a monk order fucking Maccas.
You haven't, bro. There's no
I've seen a
monks in
monk fucking
Australia,
order
bro.
McDonald's, bruh.
There's no monks in Australia.
What?
I don't think there's
Are
monks
you a dumb
here.
cunt? Are you the dumbest fuck in the world?
They're not allowed to talk.
Yes, they are. Not all monks fucking
Can
can't
we check
talk.
if monks can talk?
Bruh, Buddhist monks, they can talk.
So Jay Shetty has got like one of the biggest podcasts in the world and one of the most best-selling books. He's actually a sick cunt. But I'd be Greek for a weekend if I could,
Monks
then go
can
and be
talk,
successful
bruh.
like that.
I don't know where you got that from.
They're not allowed. I got it from The Hangover because they weren't talking in it.
Monks can talk.
They can?
Monks can talk. Yeah.
Yes, and they're in fucking Australia.
They wear am I thinking of the people who
Yeah,
wear
they
orange?
wear orange. That's a Buddhist monk. I seen one fucking get a Happy Meal at
They look
McDonald's.
so peaceful.
Zero head noise.
Zero head no. I reckon I'd walk through the door and they'd be like, nah, bro, like you don't have what it you don't have what it
You would
takes.
walk through the door and all their heads would explode because all your demons would just go and because they're so unnoisy, it would literally like you turn the frequency up and it's like, when dogs can only hear it, it's their heads exploding.
God knows what would happen when you walk through the door.
What do you mean? I've got less noise than you.
Like with your sexuality. It's not very accepted in churches.
Monks are different to churches, you dumb fuck. Monks don't
Their
go
religion.
to church.
I literally saw a stat the other day.
Monks don't go to church.
What do they do?
Temples and shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's accepted.
I think it is.
Can we also check that? Can you be gay and be a monk?
You're telling me
I
there's a
hope- I
bunch
hope
of
you can.
blokes
I
up
hope
in
you
a
can.
mountain and they're going, I don't want to fuck. Actually,
Yeah.
maybe they don't fuck.
I don't think they.
No, they wouldn't.
I think it prohibits homosexuality.
Yeah.
But it
Which is
prohibits all
wrong.
sex.
Which is wrong.
Thanks, Pat.
Jay Shetty should make a stand for that.
Yeah, I'm all for that. I don't know.
I'd rather be monk than Greek. It'd be more interesting, I reckon. Because I've lived the life of a Greek, you know what I mean? Well, half our friends are Greek. I know what it's like. I haven't come close to being a monk. I talk all the time.
You'd be a good monk.
You know what I mean?
Imagine climbing the stairs of like Everest and then you're there and you're in your
Bro, there's not stairs on Mount Everest.
What do you mean?
Well, you think you just climb the stairs of Everest like it's a fucking walkway?
Yeah, enough cunts have died up there that their fucking frozen bodies are a staircase all the way up. Walk up there. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bro, I've heard from someone that climbed Everest, there's just dead cunts.
I don't think so.
Yes, because you can't get the bodies. Kyle, I need you again. You're losing every
Fuck,
Google.
Kyle's working overtime today.
I swear to God.
I've been working all
It's just, I swear, it's just like
the
bodies,
time.
lad. It's just bodies.
It's not, bruh.
It's bodies. It is.
I reckon there's a chance you'd see the odd body on your way up, maybe after an avalanche or something.
Apparently, there's around like 200. There's 200 bodies,
Thank you.
but that seems like
Wait, just at
How
any given
big-
time, the average amount of dead bodies on Mount Everest is 200
yeah.
at any one time.
What
Yeah.
do you mean at any one time?
So
But they're
right
saying
now,
they
there's just
disappear.
200 dead bodies on fucking Mount Everest, or like,
Yeah,
There's 200
yes.
dead bodies on Mount Everest.
But Everest is pretty big. So
Pretty big, brother. It's the biggest mountain in the fucking world.
nah, second. Second. Yeah, there's one bigger.
No, there's
No,
not.
it's not.
There's not?
No.
I don't think so. I think
I'm sure there is, eh?
There
I thought that was
isn't.
I
common
think-
knowledge. I thought it was just the biggest.
It's the biggest
Nah,
mountain in the
I'm
world.
pretty-
No, this is getting absolutely ridiculous. This is getting dumb now.
You have to lick my balls if there's a bigger one.
100 I will, on camera.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, maybe not Kosciuszko, but like, I'm pretty sure
Mount Everest is the biggest.
it's a bigger. What's second biggest?
K2.
K2, yeah.
Yeah, well, for some reason I thought maybe I'm getting it mixed up with This is gonna sound so fucking dumb. I'm getting it completely mixed up.
Don't say Mount Franklin.
No, I'm thinking of I was thinking that the Twin Tower in well, not the Twin Tower, the new World Trade Center in America, but isn't the tallest building now because there's a bigger one in Dubai. I like mix them up.
You mixed up 9/11 with Mount Everest.
Just the tallest building.
Okay.
Because you know how it's well known, like it's well known Everest is the tallest, and it's well known the World Trade Center was the tallest building. And then I knew one of them recently got beaten. And I confused them. So,
Okay.
sincerest of apologies, my friend.
All right. I want to talk about something.
Do it, bro.
Bit of a trigger warning I have to put in.
Okay. Are we going serious? Just let me know if we're going serious because I'm in a bit of a giggly mood.
We're going serious.
Oh, fuck.
Well then, do
I'm
we
just
delay
in a
the
bit of a
serious?
laughing mood. I just don't want you to say something serious and I start laughing.
Okay, well then, how do I get you out of the laughing mood?
Degrade me.
You are a fucking disgusting, worthless piece of shit.
That got me horny. All right, I've giggled out.
You
Let's go.
pathetic fuck.
Tell me more.
All right, so it's gonna sound so random, but so I was watching. Oh yeah, trigger warning. Don't listen for like I don't know what to call it. Basically, sexual stuff.
No, you're going to be more specific because you can't just trigger warning. We always talk about sexual stuff.
No, but trigger warning like sexual violence.
Okay, just
know?
tell me what the topic is. Is it the thing you mentioned about baby reindeer?
Yeah,
Sexual assault.
yeah.
It's a trigger warning for sexual assault.
Okay. Trigger warning for sexual assault. So anyway, so I was watching Baby Reindeer. Have you seen it?
I'm about 6 episodes in.
Okay,
or
but you've
something.
seen a fair bit, right?
Hey, I'm up to the scene that you're about to talk about, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
past that scene, sorry.
So I was watching it and I was like, oh, this show's all right. Like I was kind of enjoying it. And then, yeah, there's this scene where basically like he gets
Sexually
assaulted, but like, you know, the full thing. He gets raped. He gets raped.
What part?
In the episode, there's an episode where he's like speaking to this guy and the guy basically gets him really high and rapes him.
Oh, wow.
So I was watching that and it was like, it really kind of confronted me. And then the episode after is what really confronted me when he's trying to basically like have sex with his girlfriend and he can't. And every time she gets, I'm not sure what the word is, but every time she gets like, she wants to engage.
Yeah.
sexually with
They
him,
get touchy.
he just gets
Touchy-feely.
really like, kind of like, oh, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Almost. And it got me thinking about this thing that happened to me when I first came out as gay, right? So I was closeted, obviously, till I was 18. And then I told my parents right before I went to college And essentially what happened was at college for the first week, you do like an orientation week. And we mixed it up with like the girls. There was like, because we were an all boys college and then there's an all girls college. So we mingled basically the whole week. And it was
So just to clarify, you're at a university and within that university there's separate colleges kind of thing?
I'm at a university and then at that university there's colleges that...
Almost like house colours in high school to simplify it even more.
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to say before I continue the story, like nothing to that degree happened to me. Just so I can ease everyone's
mind
nerves while I'm telling this story. I don't want anyone to think that it gets that hectic. But so essentially there was this girl that I met and it was really weird as well because when I was at college and doing all this O-Week stuff, I was like, I was myself. Like, I was like gay. It was really weird because
was it like freeing?
It was a whole new thing. Well, I was just like a whole new person. Like this whole thing that I was like so scared of, like was like completely different now.
Yeah.
So it was literally like I'd started not life again, but I was like many people and this whole thing like they were like
born baby.
Yeah, and people like any girls. So I was like, oh, I'm actually gay, and seeing that reaction, people, oh wow, and I was
feel good.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It felt freeing, and I was the only gay one out of all the boys. 90 or like 100 or however many boys. I was the only gay one, right? And then I became really good friends with this like one girl. She would have been like the one person. And again, she knew I was gay. I told her, everyone knew. And we were chatting, we were really friendly. And I was just like friendly with this girl. And it was like this kind of like, because again, also keep in mind, I'd never done anything sexual for the first 18 years of my life. The most I'd done is kiss someone at a party for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So I've done nothing sexual for up until that point. I've literally just kissed on the lips at a party in front of people. So chatting to this girl, it was really great because I was like, okay, like I've made a friend that's a female. And also I feel like there was that element with girls where it was like they knew I was gay. So it was just like this kind of genuine friendship. Anyway, this girl and I on like the last night of O-Week, she was like, oh, like show me your room. And I was like, cool. So there was like a big corridor party happening, like whatever. And we went to my room and she was like, oh, wow, what a cool room. And then she was like, oh, is this your bed? And she lay on my bed. And I was like, yeah, that's my bed. Like, yeah, sure. And then she was like, oh, like, come lie on it with me. And I'm not thinking, because I'm like, sure, I guess. So I lie on the bed. And then she was like, now let's fuck. And she kind of starts like kissing me. And I was like frozen. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I kind of pull away and I'm like, oh, like, I'm gay. And she was
Which
like,
she already knows as well.
she knew that. I was like, I'm gay. And she's
even if
like,
she didn't know, not sweet, but like,
and she was like, oh, like that's just a phase. Like, come on, like it's just a phase. And then she just kept going, and I was like, really, like, and then it's a bit of a blur. I don't really remember much. All I remember is kind of lying there, like really scared, and then I remember like shutting the door on her, like that, like shutting the door on her, like where I just went from like in my bed and then getting up and somehow getting her out of my room. But I can't remember how long I was lying there for. I don't think it was that long. Yeah. But I just remember being like frozen stiff, like with fear, because it was so like uncomfortable. It was like so weird. Like this isn't, it's like, it's not someone that, it's like it's like someone it's like a whole different gender that I'm attracted. It was completely everything wrong. And especially like after just coming out. And then, because obviously we talk a lot how I'm not very sexual and da-da-da-da-da. And that whole thing, like that interaction, like I'm not trying to say that I'm like a victim of anything or anything like that. But that actually does come into my mind a lot more than I thought it did. And I'd always tell it to people sometimes as like oh, this was such a weird thing that happened. But it's always been in my brain. Like I've always had it in my brain. And whenever, for example, like when I was dating my ex, a huge difference we had was intimacy. Like that was like a huge thing. He wanted to be intimate and I didn't. He was so accepting of it. He was so like slow with me. And if I said, oh, I'm not in the mood, he never made me feel guilty about it. He was just so great about it. And then it was just like, again, it was one of the reasons why I broke up with him, because I was like, I just feel so bad like holding this guy hostage. Like he wants someone that's like ready. And when people show me intimacy when I'm not 100% ready for it, I just fully shut down. And I always think about that moment. And I just found it really strange, like watching that show just really like that when he can't like be intimate with his girlfriend, it just really like struck a nerve with me in a way that not much has really struck a nerve with me before. But yeah, I didn't think it had such a big effect on me until like, I guess kind of recently.
Have you aired it with like your therapist and stuff?
Not really. Because again, like this has literally been in like the last like maybe week or so where I've really thought about it.
Yeah.
But again, I feel the reason why I feel weird talking about it or feel guilty talking about it is because it's like not really much happened. Like she was hooking up with me, grabbing my dick, I guess.
Yeah, but
like,
that's fucked. Let's just be real. Let's just
Yeah,
be
yeah,
upfront.
it was
That's fucked.
it was
And I think that's
confronting.
something that I think that's a common thing of, I mean, this whole thing came out with that Chanel Contos, Teach Me Consent.
Yeah.
I remember a few years ago. And I think it was particularly in the eastern suburbs. And it was like all these girls came forward with stories.
They had like a Google Doc.
Oh, yeah, of similar experiences. And a lot of them were saying like, I didn't think that this was worthy of like sharing because, it wasn't to the extent of, when you hear the word rape, you think of the most traumatic, disgusting act, right? Like, but I think, all these girls were saying, like you were just saying, I didn't think it was a good enough reason to be a victim in quotations. You know what I mean? So I think that's a similar experience that I've heard from a few people. And this is even coming from a close friend of mine who's gone through something similar. I was like, you should go, really see. And she goes, oh no, it's happened to others before and it could have been worse. And it's like, no, but that's fucked in itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just feels weird because it's like, I guess because I'm not a very sexual person, it's like, it hasn't like struck much. Do you know what I mean? Like it only really like rears its head when I'm like trying to be sexual with people. And I don't know, it just feels so like, it feels like I've missed like such a big part of like my life almost. But not because of that. I'm not saying this is like the catalyst for it. But it's like, I'm not saying I'm not a sexual person because of that thing. But what I'm saying is I'm already not a sexual person. Or I guess my perception of sex is very warped and different to maybe what others is. So then when I want to engage in it, I find that I'm held back by it again. So it's almost like double down
whammy.
of like,
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just a very interesting kind of thing to look at. It made me just have a few things about some stuff. I thought I'd air it. I don't know.
I'm glad you aired it. I just don't really know how to.
Oh no, I'm not
dive
expecting
into
you to
that.
say
I
anything.
apologise.
I just more.
I definitely would say please speak to your therapist about that because there probably is some underlying issues there. Not issues, but like, underlying things that it's caused you subconsciously.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
probably sitting in the back of your subconscious. Like our subconscious is fucked, dude. I hold so much stuff and you don't even process it, but like subconsciously your mind's acting because of things that are in your subconscious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. It was just such a bizarre, like, seeing it and like thinking about it, I was like, why is this hitting me so hard? Yeah. And it does always happen. Like if I'm lying in bed and someone cuddles me and I don't want it, like I'm taken back there. But it's, again, it just sounds so dumb because it was such a
But it doesn't sound dumb.
No, but it was such a small interaction. Like, and I think it was just the way it happened. And again, like for the first like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, however many years up you want to say it, it's just like, that it just never even popped in. It was just like this thing that happened. That was so strange. And like, it's got, like, I'm so not sexual that like when conversations happen with guys, when it starts to turn sexual, I just like try, because here's the thing, like, yes, if someone's hot and like whatever, like sure, let's fucking oge. And if I'm in the mood, sure. But sometimes
Sorry, bro, it's rarely you're in the mood.
I know, bro, but gays are always in the mood, bro. Like I'm talking like, I don't know, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and some cunt's like messaging me like, oh, I'm having a wank, like sad face emoji. And I'm like, bruh, be happy if you're having a wank at least. Also, why do you think I give a fuck, bruh?
Yeah, also, why are you messaging me while you're wanking?
Bruh, I'm on a run. I'm on a walk, mate.
He's rubbing one out to a hinge. What we were talking about a few episodes back.
Bro, and then he goes, do you want to see?
Oh.
And I'm like, sure, go on, send. I'm in a car full of people right now. You know what I mean? Like we're fucking on a cruise.
Yeah, we're going to barrel.
Everyone get around this. Here we go. Like I don't know, but it's just so like it's so funny. It's so like, again, like the gay compliments thing. It's just so everything's so intense with the gays. I love it.
Yeah, well, they're to the point. They are very to the point, aren't they?
So, mate, we are fucking to the. But that's the thing. Like, I always think if you were gay, Whoa. Like, I don't know if you'd be alive.
Oh,
Do you know what a bathhouse is? A gay bathhouse, a gay sauna?
Yeah, we've spoke to Gus about this.
Yeah.
Isn't it just kind of like you go in there and it's like an underground sauna you can just fuck?
Anyone in there, it's just
it's pretty much it's like I'm here to get fucked by anyone and anything, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
hectic.
crazy.
But imagine you for just like girls, and you can walk in there and maybe you
It's
find
just
your
a
wife.
brothel, lad, I think it's what you call a brothel.
You know what? I'd love to make a brothel that like has a really cool entrance. Because you know how some people have like sneaky like kind of entrances? Like this is I've
actually never been in a brothel, so I'm not sure what an entrance looks
Okay, but
like.
sometimes it's just like a house in Surrey Hills, right?
Yeah.
And then you open the door. Like imagine this. It's like just like a house. Open the door. It answers, it's Nonna and she's cooking for Greek Easter, right? And you're like, whoa, like hello. And she goes, come in, I'm cooking.
Wait, sorry, is he saying how you would want the entrance of your brothel to be?
Yeah.
Okay,
she goes, come in, I'm cooking baklava. And then you pick up one of the baklavas and it's attached to like and it goes, and it unlocks this thing and it goes, and like maybe like it becomes a lift. You go down and then it opens up and then it's like the bat cave, like Batman's bat cave.
It's an expensive brothel.
Oh, it'd be fucked. I'd be. All the money would just be going back to paying back the fucking actress that's playing Nonna. And fucking
the electricity bill to run a lift would be pretty fucking pricey, bro.
Yeah. It'd be fucked. It'd be the worst brothel in the world.
Ring a ding ding na ding 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 na. What's going on? Dun 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 dun. Hotline.
That was really amazing.
Thank you.
Hi guys, I just had a thought here.
Yeah, mate.
You know when you're leaving somewhere and the person says, "Oh, say hi to this or that," like say hi to this person for us. You know that situation you get in, and you're like, "Yeah, all good." Does anyone ever fucking actually say hi for them? Because I've always done it, and I just did it to someone, and she said, "You fucking weirdo, no one actually does that." I'm like, "Fuck you, I'm not." Fuck.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you know what? You are a good fucking guy, because I'd never say that.
Oh, say hi to, because ready?
I just forget.
Ready? I'm going to say goodbye to you, and then I'm going to be the person that you meant to say hi to. All right, so we'll do like two separate scenes. So let's say we're saying goodbye. Oh, see you later, Pat. Have a good one.
See you, man. It's good to see you.
Oh, tell Ryan I said hi.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, when I see him next, absolutely.
Okay,
yeah.
cut to when you see him next. Hey, brother, how are you? Good to see you.
Bro. What's doing?
Yeah, not much. Just
Jenny said to say hi. Believe it or not.
Huh?
Jenny
Said
to say hi. I saw her.
Oh, right. I haven't seen her in ages.
Yeah, I think that's why she said to say hi, maybe.
It's weird because I texted her a while ago, actually, something quite important. She never replied.
Right. Well,
it was actually really important.
What? Do you mind if I ask what it was?
You can if you'd like to.
What was it?
One of my nuts is twisted.
Oh, shit.
And Jenny twisted them.
God. Wait, so only one of what's it twisted around if only one's twisted?
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
I don't want you to laugh, though. It's around my knob. I don't know how she did it, bro. So she's telling me to say hi. I feel like it's more of an insult.
I think it's a bit disrespectful now Jenny's told me to say hi.
Of an insult.
Yeah. Well, if I could go back, next time I say Jenny, what do you want me to tell her?
That I'm in a lot of pain.
Okay.
And I also say hi back.
All right. I'll let Jenny know.
That's just what could happen.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm halfway through the most recent pod. I just had a thought. So I'm a case manager in social services and I work with homeless people. I'm really hoping you guys can revisit the idea of Will having a makeover because everyone that I work with as a homeless client dresses better than Will. All right, bye.
She ate.
She served, motherfucker.
She ate, she devoured.
Yes, girl.
She said, I'm going to commit hate crimes on Will.
Yeah.
Good on her. I don't have a comeback. She sounded like a sick cunt.
She was a sick
Good
cunt.
chat.
Good on you for helping homeless people too.
Hey, Will. Hey, Pat. It's Cameron here.
Hey, Cameron.
Just got a bone to pick you, Will.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you always adding accountants? Like, when you think of a shit job, you think of accounting. Like, at the moment, I'm studying accounting, and you just boil my boys every time you talk about it. You shit on it. And also, a question for you, Pat. What was your old job? Why did you never talk about it? Can we know or not? Love the pod. Have a good one.
Okay, well, I'll tackle first.
Yeah.
The reason I shit on accountants is
Boring as
because... No, it's boring, yeah. But also, that's what my parents, my dad and my grandpa were pushing me to do.
Because they're accountants.
That was their end goal for me, was be an accountant, be an accountant, be an accountant. So every time it was like, are you going to be an accountant? So then breaking away from it, it feels like the complete antithesis of what I am doing. So that's why.
See, I always saw your dad was a recruiter.
He started as an accountant.
Right, and now he's in
Yeah.
recruiting.
Whereas my grandpa accountant the whole way through.
Right. And your dad's always on meetings late at night. Because I was at your house the other night, it was like 7:30 and we were having dinner. Your mum had cooked me dinner. And you went upstairs and said, Dad, stop wanking, dinner's ready. And he was in like this really important meeting.
It was fucked. I was like, Dad, stop making dis. And he was like, and I just saw the Zoom. There was like 9 like people from like Taiwan, just like dressed really nicely. And he was like,
oh, that's funny.
and he was like, I was on a meeting with the board of Taiwan for this thing. Like, no.
Oh, that's so funny. Everyone always says this, like, well, you never talk about what you do. I feel like I always talk about what my job is.
I think because remember how I always push you to talk about it more, and you were always like, I don't want to speak about it more.
Yeah, well, I swear I say it all the time. So I work in podcasting, so I like edit and produce podcasts.
Okay, sorry.
No, but I just feel like I say it a lot. Okay. And everyone's always like, what do you do? We did an episode on careers. I did Sparky for a bit. I fucking worked at the airport for a bit. Did after school care for a bit.
Footy coach.
Yeah, footy coach, got sacked even though I won 3 premierships in a row, but this podcast got me sacked.
3 premierships.
And now I'm my own boss, bro. You know what I mean?
Sick cunt. Aussie success story.
Hi guys. I was wondering, deep question. This isn't about it. Like, this isn't in the criteria at all. But would you guys rather stop being friends? Like,
no,
literally,
but contact each other.
yeah, no contact.
Like one moves country.
Yeah, like literally other side of the world, or marry each other, have adopt kids,
Oh,
pets,
That's it.
and everything. Okay, bye.
wait, did they say have sex?
No, adopt kids.
I think sex was there at the end. I think.
Don't
Okay,
try.
no, there was no sex.
Don't add something in there, mate.
Okay, well, I think to me that's a very easy answer.
Easy, yeah. I was just married.
We get
bro.
married, and then honestly, that is low key my dream is that me and Pat get married and raise kids and fuck other people.
Wouldn't say it's my dream, but
It's obviously not my dream.
I'd much rather it than not be friends with you. That's for
100%.
sure. Yeah, but you don't need to throw the sex part in the end.
I think they said it though.
Once a week. That's it.
Once a week.
Once a week. We have sex
and you
once
bottom.
a week.
You're the bottom though.
We swap.
No, you.
No. We swap.
As if, wouldn't you get tired of topping all the time? You can just.
Well, that's why I
I'm just
said
gonna
we
lie
swap,
here.
bro.
No, but what I'm saying is like, because you'll be rooting other girls throughout the week, so it's like this is your time to just relax. I'll give you a massage and just slip it in.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll bottom. Fuck it.
You can go on your phone and play forward.
Oh, that's eats, bro.
Hi. So I was just wondering, Pat, how the fuck did you quit vaping? I am stuck on these bars for life, mate. I can't.
All right. How I quit vaping. I was in a very particular mindset when I quit. I was in a real, you know what? You wouldn't have actually messaged me and said, me and my boyfriend are doing this. I can't remember your name, but you actually, you are the reason I kind of stopped vaping. I'm not going to lie. She messaged me and was like, I've been doing this thing with my boyfriend where you just cannot say no. So, if you've got to go watch the clothes and you're like, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow morning. Nah, you're not allowed. You have to go do it. You know what I mean? Not like a yes man. If your friend asks to do something, you have to say yes. But it's you got to clean the dishes. Oh, I'll do it after the show. No, you do it now. You know what I mean? So I was in this mindset of just doing everything then and there. Please reach out if it was you because you fucking helped me a lot. And I was just in this mindset, and I woke up one morning and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to challenge myself. No vape for the day. And then I was just like, let's see how long you can go. And then it got to 3 days, and I remember thinking, this is obviously the longest. Like, I couldn't even go 3 minutes without vaping. And I was like, okay, because I did want to quit. You know what I mean? Like, in the back of my mind, I was always like, I want to quit, because I started to get like, I never get health anxiety, but I started getting it, being like, this can't be good for you, the amount of vaping you do. Like, this cannot be good for you. So then I was like, okay, eventually you are going to want to quit. You're going to have to do these whole 3 days again if you quit. Then it got to a week, and I was like, all right, this is a week. You're going to have to do you're going to do this whole week again if you decide to vape again.
And
you
that
are
whole
going to
bad
quit.
week, you
and
mean?
that whole, but it wasn't even that bad because I was so positive about it. And then, a month, and it was like, you've got to get through this whole month again. You know, you've got this far. Are you really going to want to do this all again? You know what I mean? And then I stopped. Like, there were times where I would sit with a vape in my mouth and I'd consider sucking it. Like, it would be in my mouth, and I would be like, do you take a suck or not? And I just wouldn't. And I wouldn't. And I left it. Don't do this. I don't know why I did this. I was just, like I said, I was really in this challenging mindset. I would leave it around me to test myself.
Like bedside table type shit.
Bedside table in my car. And then eventually, like, my house, Toby was like, oh, my vape's running out. Do you have any spares? And I just gave him all mine. And then I just never bought one. But that's pretty much what I did. I just said, don't be a weak dog. And do you want to do this all again? And then I stopped. And then now I reckon if I vape now, I would cough my fucking lungs up. And don't get me wrong, on a night out, I don't drink an awful lot. But when I drink, I do smoke cigarettes because I do crave that nicotine thing. But then I don't wake up craving a cigarette. But I feel like I'd wake up craving a vape. So I just completely stay clear of them. And apparently they're like $60 a pop now because they're very hard to get their hands on. Well, not hard, but they've really struck down. There was like a fucking big outlaw of them. So I got out at the right time, but I was smoking 2 or 3 of the cunts a week. So if you're smoking more than that, you're probably already dead. And if you're not, then if I can do it, you can fucking do it.
Thank you for listening to this episode of You Wouldn't.
Unless you're a Patreon member, then we're going to continue on in a little bit.
If you're a bean spiller, we're moving on to the extra segment.
Yeah, and I'm going to spill some beans about who I ran into on my run. 2 minutes into my run, and oh my God, bro. Picture, just like out of all people.
Yeah.
Out of all people, 2 minutes into your first run in who knows how long. I don't run. Hurts to run. My foot fucking kills when I run. But I did it, and 2 minutes in, I see this like, you're kidding me.
Thank you for listening, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your week, and we'll see you again on Monday.
YouTube vlog out tonight with Will.
Yes.
We did a clueless cooking, and you're just going to have to go, oh, fucking, I never know what to say.
Jeez, you're setting them a lot
about
of places.
I don't even know what to say about it.